So I'm not sure if other people feel this way, but sometimes it's really easy to feel alone, and it's really easy to feel like you're the only one out there. I don't know. Tell me if, that's just me talking. But I remember when I don't know, almost for my entire life, really, I've always felt like I was just a different person. And now I know better, but back then I thought that was a bad thing. I wasn't big or strong like the other guys. I didn't want to play football or sports like the other guys. Um, and, you know, I thought that was bad. I kind of saw that as a really bad thing that I wasn't like other boys. And I remember I had kind of beat myself up about it, just Scott, why aren't you a football fanatic? Why aren't you super into, this and this? I was the kid growing up that would play his Game Boy and everything. I would play Pokemon for almost too much time. I would draw. I would dance ballroom. I was that artsy fartsy kind of guy. And I remember that being, cool within my friend group, but to other people, I know a lot of people thought that was really weird about me. And at first, I let that really egg me on. And I remember it just made me feel really alone and thinking, like, I'm the only person like this. That's awful. And, all this stuff. I just thought so many negative things about it because I didn't feel like I should be that way. I felt like I should have been something else, or I should have liked other things, or something like that. I don't really know. And that's one of the hardest feelings I feel like we as human beings can feel, is just the feeling of absolute loneliness. And to be honest, I know a lot of people that have expressed that they feel that they've been alone, even if they're surrounded by a lot of people. And I've come to know those feelings of loneliness are probably due to the fact that there's nobody else quite like you. There's only one me in this world, and therefore it might be kind of lonely to think that nobody else thinks exactly the way I think. I've met a lot of people that think very closely to how I think, but not exactly. And like I said, I used to think that was bad, but now I understand that it's actually really good to be different, because then you can now contribute to the world who you are. You can contribute something that you literally, that nobody else literally could contribute, because you're the only you in the entire world. In my fiance's room, and one of my favorite quotes of all time is a Dr. Seuss quote that says, "There is no one more youer than you." And I think that's so cool that out of the 7 billion, however many people there are, I didn't ask how many people there were in the world, but out of all those people, there's only one you. And I think that is one of the coolest things ever. At first glance, that might make it feel like, oh, like I'm so alone because I'm the only person who's exactly like me, but that's amazing. There really is only you. And the people that are around you love you for who you are. And if they don't really matter. I've been dragging on and on about this. I don't script these things out. I don't have a script. I'm literally just sitting on a chair talking about this, but that's something that kind of came to mind, is that we are all individual, amazing people. And we're all so different and so unique. And at times we can feel lonely about that. And at other times we feel like we should be something that we're not. So we can, quote unquote, fit in. But I think it's even better if we were to love ourselves and to accept who we are. And that's one of the hardest things for me to do for myself personally. And it's something that I'm working on every day. But I've come to notice, especially today, that I can do something that other people can't do. And you can do something that other people can't do. And you are amazing and you are special. And you have the ability to make your mark on this world if you, make your mark. You just have to start making your mark. So that's my random thought for this week was, if you feel alone, that's totally fine. It's just because you're extraordinary and there's nobody else in this world quite like you. So surround yourself with people who love you for you and make your mark on this world. Because if you don't, nobody else will fill that gap. You're amazing. And you can do whatever you want to do with your life. Don't let anyone tell you differently, because you are you. And I care about you guys. Thanks for being you.